Hey, good morning everybody. It's October 21, about 10:20 in the morning, and I think it's kind of in the mid to higher 50s degrees wise with a nice breeze. Saturday. So yeah, Thursday was the last time I was out here. Friday, like I said, I went to Roger's house and we did some paperwork, kind of caught up on things because it was supposed to rain yesterday, which it did kind of off and on, a few sprinkles here and there. Not sure it would have stopped me from working here, but it would have interfered a little bit, and it was just I needed a break anyway. So we got that taken care of, and yeah, Val's hour same today as yesterday, so she'll be getting off at 2:30. So I'll try to get done at a decent time so I can spend the evening with her. And then tomorrow, I believe she has off, and we may come out here and reflag this again for the third or fourth time. We keep changing our minds, but it's all right. Nothing's set in stone yet, so we're allowed to keep changing our minds. So we're gonna get to work here. I'm gassed up and oiled the chainsaw and sharpened the chain. Mixed me a new batch of gas because I just used up the last of that. And we're going to start over here, keep on going down that strip. So ready to go. Beautiful day. Alright guys, I'm wrapping it up a little bit early. By the time I get out, it'll be 4. Got a couple things to do, but I made it this far. I don't know, maybe I made it 10 feet today. There's so much dry stuff in here that you gotta just keep pulling out. Here's the pink flag where they mark the boundary. So I don't know if you can see that one down there, but straight line to there. And this tall tree here, it has another pink flag on it, so there's just so much brush. But at least once I get past this little section, it looks like, well, no, there's brush buried in there, so never mind. But looks like it might go faster, but every time I say that, it doesn't go faster. So anyway, we'll do what we can do. And I moved the trailer from there because I was starting to have to walk all the way from there to here, and put it down here. I think it's a pretty good spot. That'll have me covered all the way up into there. So anyway, it was good to come out and get something done. And most likely Val will come out here with me tomorrow, and we're going to re-flag that house again. So anyway, great day. We'll talk to you guys when we talk to you, probably tomorrow. Hey, good morning everybody. It's October 23, almost 10:30, and probably there was like about 46, 48 degrees when I was getting out here, which was probably about half hour ago. Got the chainsaw out, sharpened the blade, oil, gas, and I had to fuel up the tractor today. So getting a little bit of a late start. Went and got myself a shirt. I don't know if you guys have seen my arms in the videos or not. Kind of embarrassing to even show. My arms are absolutely thrashed. So I prefer to wear a short sleeve shirt because I get hot and everything. But the arms are just getting out of control. Hurts like crazy and stuff. So I don't know, I'm allergic to something in some of these trees, but yeah, it's all kind of getting sensitive there. So swung by Tractor Supply, got myself a long sleeve shirt, and I think Nicole and Niana will be coming out here sometime today. They said they were. We'll see. So yeah, a little bit of a late start. Did a couple things this morning before I got out here. And then yesterday, which I forgot to video, was Val and I came out here and redid our flags. It won't mean much to you guys in relation to how it sits or whatever, but anyway, these are the flags. Redid it. And the reason why was my friend Roger is a retired contractor and has built a lot of houses. And he pointed out to us part of a curb appeal, and just the fact that when you come in, so we plan on having a driveway through here. Val and I had the back of the house parallel to the driveway, which means when you're coming in, you wouldn't see the front door. And Roger was pointing out, he says we can do what we want. He's letting us do what we want, of course, but he said the reason why he had tilted it a little bit originally, so we're kind of tilting to go toward looking further down the property, is that when you come in from this drive, you'll be able to see the front door. And so we understand that that's pretty important, and we want to be able to see the front door when we come in. So there's 3 flags right there at the base of that tree on the other side. That'll be the front door, so when you're coming in, we'll have our curb appeal. You'll be able to see the front door while you drive in. And we're thinking about doing some kind of a turnaround drive here where you come in and just do a kind of a circle and then you can drive back out. Anyway, and so then that will be kind of our view. The house will be sitting up off the ground a couple of feet. We'll be able to see both ends of the property, and someday when I'm able to get all this cleared out, we'll be able to see the creek and all that stuff. So, well guys, it's another day in the books. Didn't record much. I should have probably recorded a little bit more because I had my girls out here helping. They only helped for a couple hours, but they were out here and they helped me do some. Today was a pretty rough day. We kind of did from where that, I don't know if you can see that pink flag with a yellow stake, all the way to this tree here. There is a lot of briars and a lot of dead wood just all mixed together. So it was a lot of work. It was just a mess and slow going. But this pile here just keeps growing a little bit bigger every day. And wood pile's getting a lot bigger as well. Wore my long sleeve shirt today. Yeah. It probably only got up to 70 something, but boy did I feel hot. But at least my arms didn't get destroyed. So anyway, we do have a pink flag way up there somewhere, and it's going to connect to this. So next time I'm out here tomorrow, Nicole is flying to California. So we're going to take her to Charlotte as a family and spend the day together. She's going to fly out of Charlotte, go to California, meet up with her boyfriend, pack anything that she's got there, and probably some of his stuff as well, get her dog, and get her truck, and drive all the way back out here. And then once she gets back here, then she's got an apartment to move into and a job to start. So that's the plan, and things are going. And Niana and her boyfriend Diego are moving out as well on the 1st of November to another apartment. So, well, they're not apartments. They're moving into a mobile home place, and Nicole's moving right underneath us in a different cottage. So, beautiful day. I always think the clouds are so... Look at these birds way up here. I don't know if you can see those. Interesting. I don't even know what those are. I don't know if those are crows or... Huh. Anyway, beautiful. Always a beautiful view here. All right, we'll talk to you guys. I guess this is Monday, so probably talk to you guys maybe Wednesday. Probably be back out here Wednesday. Well, that's the plan. And until then, have a good one. This is how Neo works.
I get a lot done.
It's October 25. Didn't work yesterday because Val and I took Nicole to Charlotte to the airport so she could fly home, or I say fly home, fly back to California and get some stuff, mainly her dog and her car. Our boyfriend's gonna help her drive it all out. It's 12:30 because I got here, wow, about 3 hours ago. And Roger was here, and we again moved the flags. And we took, what is that called? A transom? Transit? I'll put it underneath. I'll have to look out what it's called. Where you kind of measure the elevations of the land so you know how far you're going to have to dig down to make it all, the foundation when it's done will be flat. And what we had there, I like the location where Val and I put it, but if we choose option A, which we'll call that option A, it's going to be somewhere around 6 foot digging deep at the deepest spots. So if we go with option B, which is what we've flagged a new one today, it's going to be like a 4 foot or so. So it'll save me 2 feet of labor, and then plus the foundation blocks. If I go with that option A, it's going to take more of them, and they cost over $2 a piece. So Roger said we're looking at somewhere between 1,100 and 1,200 of those. So that can make a big difference. So that's where we're sitting right now. Also, our tractor is knocking on 50 hours, and we need to do a 50-hour maintenance on it. So I'm going to crack that box open and look and see. I bought a box from the company that I bought the tractor from, and that box is supposed to be everything you need for a 50-hour checkup, but I've watched a few videos and it sounds like it's missing a couple of things. And it also doesn't come with any of the hydraulic fluid stuff that you need to change out. We may postpone that a bit because some of the videos I watched, that fluid was clean as could be, and doesn't necessarily need to be done maybe at 50 hours. You can wait another 5-10 hours, whatever. So I'm going to look at that today. Probably sharpen up the chainsaw, get it gassed up and stuff. Nia being here to help me. We're going to go ahead and tackle this. Even though I had there was a guy that came out this morning when Roger and I were here to give us a quote. So here's another guy we called out. Roger called out to try a different quote and see what we get for putting in a road. He said he could just tear all that out for me, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Just in case I decide not to go with him if it's too much. So we stay on our game. And if we do decide to go with him, then I'll just make his job a little bit easier and maybe cost me a little less. I don't know. Anyway, that's the plan, and let's get going on it. It's a nice day. It was 37 when I left the house this morning, and it was 46 when I got here, so we're probably well into the 50s now because it's been a few hours. So let's get going. All right, coming into the side of my trailers is where I put stuff. Where I went to get the tractor, I went in there and told them what I need the stuff for the 50-hour change. So this is something that you do probably a little bit more often, but I went ahead and bought this because I hadn't done this yet. Just bought some grease and the pump. Probably could have saved money by going somewhere else, but I wanted to kind of see what do they sell, and then from then on I'll go to Walmart or something like that and get something that's similar, probably for a lot cheaper. Then you get this maintenance kit from Myanmar. This is squashed up inside my trailer, so I'm just haven't opened it, don't know what's in it. It's packed pretty good. Alright, so we got oil. Filter. Maybe that's the air filter. Oh, yeah, it looks like an air filter. Rain. That's for your fuel inlet filter. Oh. Okay. That's probably an oil filter there, I'm guessing. Looks like. Oh, this is. One of them I think is for oil and one is for hydraulic fluid. Oh, that's oil filter. Oh, so there's 3 different filters. That's crazy. Alright, and one big box here says Element Assy. Huh? That's probably a big air filter. Yep. So I'm going to change all kinds of stuff out. But what watching videos, I guess I saw that some of these filters are hard to get to, and there's a pretty cool little new tool that's coming out that you can buy. It's like a wrench to get to that stuff, to change that out, so I need that. And possibly getting a nice funnel to reach the harder stuff to reach where you're filling. So we're gonna get at that too sometime this week, hopefully. I want to keep the warranty intact and take care of this machine that's taking care of us and helping us do everything. So that's the plan. All right, guys, it's almost 4:30. I'm still going to be here a while. Neana just left, and so I'm going to stop cutting probably so much, but just show that we got another pile that I got to push down there. And we started, I think, at about this tree today and cut all this up to that point. I mowed through here a couple times. As we cut that stuff out, I mow, get all the brush down and briars. I mowed up in here, and I did this circle about, again, I mowed all this, and then we came up here, and it's gonna be hard to see how much work we actually did because I didn't video this before we started, but we just cut this swath right here. That middle, like right around there, that's a telephone pole, and that's just outside of our property line. So up there, you'll see that right about there, you're gonna see a tree that's got a pink ribbon on it, and then that's gonna cut up to that other ribbon that's up the road away. So that's our property line. So I wanted to kind of clean up to this point, and then from that ribbon I can go straight to that pine tree that's got a pink right there, pink one too. That'll be our property line. Get all this cleaned out, and then that will be our final big push to get that all cleaned out. Of course, I still could just keep on working over here, and this is the pile of brush we just pulled out, so I got to push that way over there. And I mowed all around here today. And I think I might go ahead and try to mow this right now as well after I push the brush away. So that's where we're at right now. I thought I'd show that before I finish today. That way, give you more of an idea of what we've got done. Oh, it's getting tiring. It's never ending. And that's like the truth, because even though I'll get this done to put the road in, I mean, this is a big piece of property. There's this kind of thing to do forever and ever. So anyway, we're gonna get to work here on the tractor and push some brush. All right, guys, that took me just a little over, let's see, a little over half hour. Cleaned that out. Did some mowing way down there. I do a little bit of mowing here and there just every evening, so that I think I already said that once or twice. I get a little bit done on that instead of having to do it all at once. It's like I'm driving down there and just do a few swipes somewhere. But no. Good for when you've been working all day. So, move that pile just now that I said needs to be moved. Push that out there. And just mowed all this and cleared this all out. That bush hog's amazing what it'll do, and taking a lot of this out. I've been thinking, like, I don't know when the timing is going to be right, but at some point I'll have to replace those blades. I was looking at it today, I hit a rock and looked underneath, and I think I've just chipped away the blades. So a lot of times when I'm mowing, it doesn't, I mean, it takes the majority of stuff down, but you can't tell that I went over it that well. So I'll leave it on there for now while I'm backing it into unknown areas and chopping stuff out. And yeah, for a while I'll leave it on there, but I think at some point either I'm going to have to get under there. I don't know how long it is. I shouldn't speak out of not really knowing what I'm saying, but I feel like I've probably worn or broke off a few inches off the ends of each blade, especially one of them looks a little shorter than the other. They're all chunked out and everything, so might take some kind of like a drill or something with a little sander and try to sharpen the blade a little bit. They're not naturally sharp, but just kind of narrow it down so that it'll cut things for a while and keep playing around with it until I'll have to break down and get a new blade. And then I'll probably be so happy when I do, when I'm just majority of the time going over grass, and then that'll really work well. So all right, we'll see you guys the next time I come out here. I think it'll be tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be tomorrow. And we'll just keep plugging along. See you guys then. All right, guys, I was coming in to where I live, and I just have to show you what a beautiful place I live in. Yeah, it's a little bit of bragging, but I'm really happy too where I live. Let's take a look over here at the upper lake too. It's beautiful colors. Am I not a lucky person? Blessed. Beautiful, beautiful. The home sweet home. The colors just popping everywhere. In fact, a lot of it's kind of past now. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.